I am going to survive with no food, no water, and no shelter through an Arctic blast. So the first thing we want to do is find a perfect spot to build our shelter, to build our fire, and to get water. So I actually found this perfect spot here right in this cave. All right, you can see here, this is the perfect little den to snuggle up in 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Always check under these big rocks. I just lifted this rock up to see if there's any bugs. If you're in a survival situation, those bugs could be a jackpot. So you actually want to scoop in some of the snow. So I got it right there in my coat. You can see it's in between the layers, in between my outer and inner layer, and that's going to heat up and give me some fresh water pretty soon. All right, we have to hurry. See those clouds rolling in? We don't have much time. So the den is coming along. Look at this. Look at this. We cleared out some rocks. It's looking nice and cozy in there. That could be an Airbnb right there. And a massive pile of rocks for this fire pit we're gonna build too. Now let's go find some logs to put over the cave door here. All right, this is looking pretty good. It's off the snow. It's not wet, but can I break it off of this dead tree? That's the question. And these are some juniper berries, all right? You normally don't see these this time of year, and it actually looks like they're kind of rotted out. All right, but you can actually eat these if you are trying to survive in the forest, but not a ton of them, or you probably will get a stomach ache. All right guys, it's moving in. It's getting really cold. The sun's getting blocked out. It's getting icy. I might have to change clothes soon. All right guys, we got the shelter and we got the fire pit ready right next to the shelter. Keep us nice and cozy. All right, so we're gonna get some tinder here. There's some nice tinder right over here on this dead log. Lots of frilly, lots of right here. Perfect tinder to get a fire going. It's starting to get really cold, guys. This front's moving in, this Arctic blast, and I'm gonna get this fire started now. Let's go. We got the fire ready. We're warming up. All right, the snow is coming in. It is freezing. It is windy, and this fire is gonna help me survive tonight. So I got my shelter, I got my fire. Now I need to get some water. All right, I dropped my water bottle earlier. Remember that water bottle I put inside my shirt? I dropped that earlier. I'm not sure where I dropped it. I must have dropped it when I was finding wood. That's why you always gotta have backups. I have a little pot so I can boil some water on this fire. We're gonna boil up some snow and get some water. I'm thirsty. All right, we got that water boiled. I'm gonna put in the snow now to let it cool down. It's starting to get really cold here. I'm taking a little rest in the shelter. The fire's still jamming, definitely keeping me warm. So I am out here in the wilderness and I'm starting to tear up a little bit. All right, if you haven't seen this video, go check it out once you finish this video. After this video, 1,000 blind people see for the first time from MrBeast. All right, go subscribe to MrBeast. This is insane, the work that he's doing. 1,000 blind people seen for the first time. It's making me tear up, guys. Out here in the middle of the forest, I'm freezing my butt off and I'm still shedding a little tear. I'm starting to get a headache from not eating, and there's really not a lot to eat out here. There's not a lot of pine cones or pine nuts right now. It's the middle of winter and there's not much to forage. There's no berries, no animals, nothing out here. All right, so I think the worst part so far is keeping this fire going and collecting firewood, walking up and down this mountain. We're up in the mountains right now, huge mountain, and having no food. All right, you can see it's snowing. All right, it's getting bad out here. And I think that's the worst part, is walking up and down this mountain with no food. I'm really starting to feel it. I'm really starting to get hungry. One of the main things you have to worry about is your fire going out. All right, I was just looking for wood to keep the fire going, and the fire went out while I was gone. All right, so now I got to get it relit. So the sun is officially going down. It is officially gone behind the mountains and it is getting cold. I got my snow jacket on now. I got my snow hat and I'm ready for tonight. I'm gonna go collect just a little bit more firewood before it gets dark and it's hard to find it. Jackpot, lots of wood. Look at these clouds over the mountains. They are moving right towards me. Frozen clouds barreling towards me right now. Wish me luck. So I'm starting to get super hungry, guys. My stomach is literally grumbling. It's growling right now. I'm really starting to feel the effects of being in freezing temperatures all day long. Let's go get some fresh water before bed. We can see here that my water's filled with dirt, grime, and it's actually, it's not water anymore. It's iced over. Look at that. So this is gonna be my home for the night. Let me know how much you would pay on an Airbnb. $10, $20? Gotta be at least 5 or 10, right? Keep that fire going for you. One of the best things about being out here is just seeing the beauty and the nature and just having time to really take it all in. All right, guys, it's getting dark. It's starting to get really cold out here. I'm snuggled up by the fire, got my winter gear on, but my feet are freezing. All right, guys, it's getting pretty late. It's snowing. It's getting cold. I think I'm gonna lay down, try to get some rest. I'll see you guys in the morning. That was the worst night of sleep I've ever had, and now I got a big old crick neck too. It's really freaking cold.